You like?
Oh yeah, I like this a lot.
It's up your alley.
Yeah, it reminds me of California. Like it really does. It reminds me of the wine country. Hello, how you doing, sir?
It's a 20-acre estate.
Okay.
So they have created a section with awesome views up there where we're heading to.
My dad bought this land in 1968, and it will be here, can be here for another 50 years. Same tea bush. This is the best quality tea.
Just that top part.
2 leaves
And a bud.
And people come do it by hand?
This is what
Yes,
you drink
it's
right
by
now.
hand. Actually,
it's the only way you can get the best.
All of this?
this is by hand.
People in this country also have land. These workers of mine who are here, back home, it's got an acre or two of land. Yeah.
Somebody told me that everyone has land here.
Generally,
Generally, you have to come from somewhere. But hi, my name is Arvin Baingaru from Pam Golding Properties here in Kenya. I'm showing Ryan and Kai a 5-acre property. It's a tea farm. And ideally, we are selling the property for 150 million Kenya shillings, which is about $1.2 million. The land is ideal for residential development or farming or a retirement home.
I wonder if this comes across on camera, how nice it looks.
this is our neighbor's tea.
Oh, okay.
This whole area is basically this riparian.
On the topest most.
Yeah.
So you get a view of that. That is how many acres?
That farm is called Karai Farm, about 200 acres.
Oh, that's
It goes round, it cycles round to the other
To the other side of Maramba. So ideally, you're in a central place where you have consistent views.
yeah.
You can see kind of narrows down. River frontage on this side. There's a permanent river that flows.
Oh, look down there.
This valley, the end of the valley, you have a river front.
Can you talk briefly about the production of the tea?
Yeah, sure.
How does the whole process start from start to finish? How do we cultivate it to make it profitable for tea?
All right. So what we do as farmers, we take our tea to a factory here, just next. It's not very far. So effectively, what it is, we get into a contract with them. We supply them green leaf. That's the tea. That's the green leaf, and they pay us for that green leaf. Yeah. So of course, what you take to them is it has to be quality tea. It's got to be within specific parameters. Once you get it in, so as I said, basically tea is a daily thing. You're picking tea every day. Factory is the one that processes the tea. We normally do black tea. That's the most produced variety in the country. So they'll process it and export it. Mostly take it to the auction in Mombasa. It's a port city of Mombasa. And from there, it goes into an auction. And it's bought from there. So depending on the quality, you're given the factory gets the price that it hopes to get. So with us, the contract will show that for a specific period of time, you're going to pay you, like in this scenario, you're being paid 24 shillings per kg. Out of that 24 shillings, you have to pay our workers. We're paying our workers 10 shillings per kg. So you're remaining with a balance of about 14 shillings per kg. It's pretty low compared with other areas. It all boils down to the quality. But you then get a kind of a windfall. They call it additional payments, or very popularly known as bonus. So that, again, according to quality of the tea, it could be good, could also be not so good. And that is actually what farmers, like other farmers, as guys as farmers, that's what we really depend on. Because the monthly payments, in fact, it just goes to paying the workers, just sustains your bills, and that's about it. So if your additional payments come to be substantial, you'll normally pay for the whole year. Yeah, you get payments twice in a year, but then that is not good enough now for you to, pay your debt, because most of the time you'll be taking up a lot of loans. But that's what sustains you.
I see.
So tea is a good industry. It's stable. It's generational. I mean, my dad bought this land in 1968, and it will be here. Can be here for another 50 years. Same tea bush.
Okay.
You can replace it, but then
when
you
bought
can.
it,
Yeah.
the farm, this tea was 2 years old. When it was planted.
So say it's about
Yeah.
now it's about 60 years going on. This tea. So
60
a
years.
tree bush,
60-year-old
yeah,
tea.
yeah, a tree bush will go on for.
One,
I mean, the people say 70, ideally 70, you can start replanting, or 100 years, you can start replanting. So it is a long time.
Now, is it season round? What is the seasons of tea?
Okay, we have, in this area, we have effectively 4 seasons. We have the dry season that comes from around January, February, going into March. So, because of the intense heat, it's warm, and especially climate change, it's
Yeah.
become much warmer
Absolutely,
than
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Then now you have the long rains. So long rains goes on from March, April, May, or thereabouts. So that's where now tea now really starts to produce a lot. And then you get into the cold season, which is now.
Right now.
But it's not cold. Generally it gets cold.
Oh, it gets colder.
Yeah, it'll get to single digits sometimes.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so then that goes from around mid-June to mid-August. Then now we start the warm season. Not as intense as in January, Feb, but then also now with some good rainfall, short rains, so September, October, November, December. In fact, those 4 months is where I think on average we do about 40% of the production.
40% of production is on those 4
Yeah,
months.
because we fertilize the farms once a year, normally around this time.
Yeah.
So by the time it's hitting September, the fertilizer is really now doing its work. It's warmer and there's some rainfall.
So you guys, your life has been this sacred place.
Yeah.
Here we are as foreigners,
Yeah.
purchasing this sacred place, and we want to continue doing the tea. Is there such thing as a management that you guys can do to train us on what you guys, how you guys produce the tea?
Yes, there's no problem there. In fact, if you do purchase, we'll introduce you to the factory managers, and they'll come and say that you're the new owners coming in. In fact, they even do training sessions.
Oh, wow.
If they want to. They even, in fact, on request, they'll come. They actually do. They have field managers that go around all our farms. Yeah, just to train us, or just to inform us, or just to check. Like, I know we need to do a bit more weeding here, but so they'll point those things out. Yeah, so that to make sure that you're on top of things.
Okay, so when you purchase this, there's definitely a certain standard that these manufacturers or the factories want to see.
Yes.
What if you don't abide by those standards?
What happens is
yeah.
every day we take our tea to the factory, the green tea. So what I would do is when I'm weighing the tea, because every worker has to get his weight. I have to make sure that tea is according to the standard. And as I said, it's 2 leaves and a bud. This is the ideal scenario. But somebody can come and pluck it up to here. So this is a reject. And it's not that you go to the factory and they'll say, okay, give me this and take this back. No, whatever I've taken to the factory has to have already been sorted. So before you get into the factory, you go to a sorting area. So they randomly pick from the bags. Yeah, and then they put it onto a sorting area, and then out of that, I mean, it's just a sampling. It's called a sampling. So they'll put about 1 kilo onto a weigh tray, and then you're told sort, and only give me this quality. So what they've given us is standards of up to 75%, 2 leaves and a bud. So if you go below that, okay, they can warn you and tell you what, but if you go really below that and you're consistently going below that, they'll reject your tea.
They're not even gonna look.
Yeah, they're going to reject your tea, so you're not going to sell it. So so everybody has to be, of course, if you can't sell it, even the workers, probably sometimes some farms you normally pay the worker even before you go to the factory, so that's money out of your pocket, and you're not even sold it into the factory. So there are those standards, but even that 75% is what gives us, prices are okay, but not the best. We have there's a company called KTDA, Kenya Tea Development Authority. They normally manage small farmers. So people with 5 acres at the most, 2.5 acres, 2 acres. That's normally in the mountain areas, Nyeri, Mount Kenya areas. Now those guys insist on 100% tulips and abaya. But then the difference is that they get in the auction they get about $1.50 more.
Oh, I
so
see.
they
I
pay
see.
more for
Huge.
Yeah.
They definitely
that. I see.
doing much better. Yeah.
I see.
Interesting.
So if you're not involved in this,
Yeah.
how do you talk to the factory people? How do you say, hey, I just bought this land. I
Right.
want to start developing. How do you get in contact with these people?
No, I mean, I'll introduce you to them.
Okay.
I mean, of course, they have I'm sure they have a web. I've never really seen whether they have a website. But then they're just across the road. So for me, it's just
across the
road. I have all their numbers, so just give them the manager a call.
Ideally, once
Yeah.
you buy, he helps you with the transition
Yes,
process.
yes, easy,
Because you have
yeah.
to have a number,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
order,
you have to
a
give
sort
him-
of an account.
Yeah.
It's an
Because
account.
at the end of the day, they don't pay on a daily basis; they pay on a monthly basis.
Just direct to your,
Yes.
they pay direct to your account.
Correct.
Yeah.
So ideally, you have to create an account with them. Most likely, register a farm,
I see what you're saying.
Or even,
Now-
or even as an individual.
or even as an individual.
Now, I'm asking these questions because I just want to know, but some people might be intimidated by producing tea, and you have these beautiful views. Just, I mean, your place is just absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
We take all this down. We build here. We make it into multiple houses. Would that be a problem? Would there be a penalty in that when we go against the farming of the tea, but making it more of a residential area?
Okay, so there are bylaws, yeah, but I've not heard of any laws that say that you cannot put up a residential property on a tea farm. Yeah. But then there's a minimum acreage that you can build on. Yeah, and I understand here it's about half an acre. Yeah. So, but you'll have to go through the county. You'll have to go through. This is registered as farmland. Yeah. So when you want to do exclusively residential, you go through a process called change of user on the title. So that may require public participation. So our neighbors might have to get involved. What? But you know,
But if it's on your house,
yeah. So to
it's
get
okay.
so to get to
Yeah,
yeah.
So you
how
could
would
put
you
one
guys-
house.
no, it's now
You
if
can-
I want to
you can do-
build a house, I can.
Ah,
Land.
yes.
Nobody can say anything.
Right.
But if I want to put all the
A real estate
acres,
infrastructure,
now that
ideally,
way,
you'll
I
have
have to
Yeah. But
call the people.
but if you're doing 1 acre plots, I mean, there's generally a scenario where it's 1 acre. You don't need to go through change of user, but it'll be 1 acre, one dwelling.
Okay, but you guys are selling
One
5
dwelling.
acres. You're selling the block.
You're selling the block. You're selling it as a block.
So at that point, that's when you'll need a
You
lot
need-
of permission.
Yes, you need to. Yeah, you need to do further subdivision. You need to go through approvals. But at 1 acre, there's not an issue. That's not an issue. But it's 1 acre, single residence,
Single.
something like that. But then you can go up to half an acre.
Yeah.
But you need to change user to residential. So that requires your nosy neighbors.
And there's nowhere to hide. They can just pick over there. Hey, what are you guys doing over there?
because also the homes are quite scattered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you-
realize
yeah,
their
the farms,
neighbor,
yeah.
their next neighbor is almost 100 acres away.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
It's larger. This area has got larger farms.
Yes.
Larger farms.
Let me ask you guys this. How do you guys as farmers would feel about that? How would you feel if I'm taking away the leaves and I'm making this a residential property right here?
Me personally, because we've been tea farmers for the longest time. Even to start from the beginning, this was my parents. They bought this place.
Yeah.
They had one family. Yeah, now we're going through succession. Yeah, issue of probate. Now we have five families.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot
You
of
get?
families.
So tea. This is 20 acres of tea. It sustained the folks. But it cannot take this in the bad way. I mean, so everything is relative, but it will never make you wealthy. Yeah, but it will pay your bills, pay for education, pay, and all that.
Yeah.
But and also things have to change. Things, whether you like it or not, things they have to change. But so long as it is well organized.
And
So
respectful.
coming up here and saying you're going to put flats, I don't think so.
People say no. You say yeah.
Yeah.
You say no.
Not that I'm thinking about doing that. I'm just there's a lot of people that listen to this guy right here, so,
Right.
so they
Okay.
try to.
Yeah.
They just want to know the different options.
Okay.
If you buy this land, some people in America want to cultivate different
Yeah.
vegetables, all this other type of stuff.
You
Is that
can take
possible?
out. You can take out this and put somewhere else. Even not at the houses. Go
Ideally-
there,
I mean,
Ideally-
yeah.
Ideally, the land is an agricultural farm.
Yes,
The soil is red soil, so it's ideal
Beautiful
for
soil.
farming.
Yeah.
If you want to do sweet berries, if you want to do capsicum,
and then you have a river there.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
use it.
Ah,
But
yeah.
also, but also you can even just go 120 meters
Borehole.
guaranteed
Yeah.
you strike. You get
Right, because the
water
water's
levels
down
are
there.
high,
Yeah.
yeah.
You already
Yeah, a
know.
lot of this Limuru area where we are.
a lot of springs.
Yeah, but also we are technically at the foothills of the Aberdare range. You know where the Aberdare is that range. We are right at the foot of it. So there's a lot of streams, a lot of aquifers that flow in this area. Yeah, flow down this area.
You know, I have this vision. You just showed us those new developments,
Yeah.
right? Those new developments are what, Ryan? Like 10 minutes away? You can get a nice house for the amount that we talked about, and then you can have this tea garden as well.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a beautiful life, your family
Yeah.
over there. You could come here and manage this tea garden or whatever vegetable or produce that you can make.
Yeah.
You know, you can
5
take
acres is a
people
lot of
here.
5 acres is a lot of.
It's a lot of
acreage.
yes,
Yeah.
And as you guys say, there's a lot of options because of how rich the soil is.
Yes, it is,
So you
yeah.
can have a tea. You can have tea, but you can also have
Other things.
all these different types of produce here, which is amazing.
Like you can leave like 2 acres this, and use now 3 acres other things.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys something. Why is it that you guys just focus on the tea? Why don't you guys get into other produce?
Ideally,
Okay.
yes, doing that.
Yeah, I mean that's a good question, by the way. I mean, okay, folks found the farm already planted, and tea once it starts, I mean, it's, as I said, it's a stable crop, and it's generational. So it's also not very intensive in terms of labor, in terms of whether it's maintenance. We
Digging,
only
all that
fertilize
type of
once a year. We weed
And
twice
just-
a year. Yeah. Generally chemical weeding, but then it's just twice a year. Yeah. So the inputs are not expensive. When you get into other vegetables and stuff, it's labor intensive. It's a lot of other things.
Different water,
Yeah.
different times.
Yes,
yeah,
the water.
Yeah.
But of course, 20 acres. Okay, we have probably about an acre or so. We can do things at the main house.
Yeah.
Out of the 20 acres, 15 acres under tea. The rest is under the homestead, and you have other things. You've done for a bit of forest as well, and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can still have your tea even on 5 acres. You can still do your 3 acres of tea. You have your homestead, and you do your vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That truly is amazing. You talk about the compound life, you talk about retiring in Africa. You can bring your family here and truly just create anything that you want, which is very hard where we're from. Where I'm from California, wine country. You know, you guys have this red soil here, but they have a specific soil for wine.
For the grapes.
There's no way that you can purchase there. It is unbelievably expensive to get there because there's only one place where you can make the wine. You know, so it's wonderful that you have this opportunity to possibly get something here.
If I in Kenya, see wines, Arvin, Naivasha.
Yeah,
See,
Naivasha.
people do grapes there.
Correct.
Naivasha is just about 70 clicks from here.
It's about an hour's drive.
Does coffee grow here?
Yeah, coffee grows
Yes,
here a lot.
Yeah, but not
So,
here
yeah,
kabisa.
Nah,
we do
here.
have coffee on this side of Kiambu Road.
on the lower, it's really about altitude.
Yes,
Altitude,
yeah.
So, in fact, the name Tigoni it's a corruption of when the colonials came here. They said, "Oh, this is the White Highlands." So they call it, yeah. So they call it. This is the T zone.
Yes,
so
T zone.
people corrupted it to. It's called Tigoni.
Oh.
So it eventually became Tigoni.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's all about altitude. So the lower you go, is now where you have now. That's a coffee area.
I see.
It's a lower altitudes.
Okay, so low altitudes is coffee,
Lower,
higher.
Coffee's high.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Very beautiful.
Also, the air is just clean. You can hardly hear any noise. Okay.
Yeah, no
Once in a while,
noise.
some people have also taken advantage of putting, like what do you call it? Places families can come and sit and picnic. So once in a while, sometimes you get across the road there. There's a place called Fusha Gardens. Sometimes, although now the association is working on making sure that they reduce noise levels. Sound travels, with these hills, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It is. It definitely is.
You can even hear bees.
You can hear the bees fly. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Those are bees.
As far as the workers,
Yeah.
where do they come from, and how do you work with them? How do you work with the workers? What is their daily schedule and regiment and everything else like that?
Effectively, here you just focus on tea. So it's about what they pick is what I pay against. So if someone is doing 50 kgs on that day, I know I'm paying him 10 shillings per kilogram. So he's been getting his 500 shillings or thereabouts. So depending on how you organize yourself, you have to pay them every week, every day, sometimes. And for the reason I'm saying this is because, we're not large farms, we're not a large company. You don't want to get into issues of labor issues, whether it's pay service, you need to pay, I don't know, what do you call it, NSSF, you're paying the health, you have to contribute, the employer has to also contribute to all of those. We are not at that level, to be frank.
Small scale
We are
farms.
small scale farmers, so we normally engage them in terms of daily rate or piece rate. That is, give me a kilo, whatever kilo, I will pay you. So the way we organize ourselves here, we have some of them who are resident. We've got some houses for them, and others who come from outside.
They
So-
come. They show up at your
morning.
front door in the morning, or
Yeah, in the morning. There's all their work equipment is available. They know where to pick.
they know where to go.
Oh, so they just come and.
Just come, yeah.
Start picking.
So you know that. So others live outside. We have a few who are resident. Larger farm like this, you need some people who are committed towards. Maybe somebody's not come and you have all this tea to pick, and you can distort the way you work. So, but others, the larger companies would have people on permanent pensionable. But nowadays, labor is becoming more expensive. Other regions, they're mechanizing. But the larger companies can probably maintain a few. Or they engage in what you call pro rata.
Or casuals.
Yeah, pro rata. But it's more, it's not so much casual. Like, my scenario would be like casual. But there will be pro rata, so you write a contract, sign a contract for 6 months. For me, for 6 months. So then the company avoids paying any additional things like service and stuff. So every 6 months you then renew. That's why you get away with it. Because unless tea is gonna be making good money, then everybody can be happy. But pay everybody in a nice way.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's why, as I told you, whatever you get from the month, it's plowed back to the farm. You only hope for a good bonus. Then you say, okay,
I see. And those bonuses come from the factories and everything
comes from
else
the
like
factory.
that.
Yeah. So
Wow,
so
the
they'll
factories are
give
very
you
important.
this amount every month, and then they'll do the calculations at the end of their financial year. They'll say, oh, we got an additional amount of this. So that is what they distribute to the farmers.
I see. Thank you so much. This is
Yeah, thank you for
this is
educating
truly
us.
amazing. This is really amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Because this
Welcome.
is awesome.
If you'll enjoy more of
appreciate it.
Tigoni.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I wasn't aware of their region, really.
Yeah.
So,
It's quite vast, and we are just think we have only covered not even a third of it.
Not even a leaf. of
Yes,
it.
not even a leaf of it.
Jeez.
And ideally, it's it's good that we have met Mike.
Yeah,
Given you the
absolutely.
real insight of the area
Mm-hmm.
and true knowledge about the space.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that is history that you can't get it anywhere.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. But thank you.
Thank you so much.
There's a lot of African American people that wants land. They really, really want land, but they can't afford it in America. So they've been asking Ryan on his channel, talk about the land, Ryan. Talk about the land. Like I want to buy land, and we wanted to show him. We wanted to show him like you can, because I think it's out of reach where we're from. I really do. I don't know, Ryan.
Because just like here, people, the cost of living is going up. Same thing in the U.S., right? So
Yeah, I've been watching some other YouTubers and TikTokers. There's a lot of, I've been seeing there's a lot of interest in Africa.
yeah,
And it's one thing I get to know, even with the way we live, we're not, as they're saying, we're paying somebody 500 shillings. That's Kenya shillings. That's equivalent to what? That's like $2, $2.7. That's nothing in the US. Here you can spread it a bit.
yeah,
But I think with us guys, is also family.
Yes.
You don't allow family to starve. So
Yeah.
people kind
Yeah.
of share.
Right.
And also the other advantage is people in this country also have land. There's workers of mine who are here. Back home, it's got an acre or two of land. Yeah.
Somebody told me that everyone has land here.
Generally,
Generally, you have to come from somewhere.
but you have to come from somewhere.
Wow,
And
that's
you generally
cool.
have somewhere you can build.
I just got a condo up the street. I mean, that's all I got. I just got a condo. We don't have land. It's very scarce that we have land like this. So
you have to come from somewhere.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
That's a good statement.
you have to
Yeah.
come from somewhere.
Wow.
And here, building a house doesn't have to have codes and whatever.
Right. Right. Yeah, I like that part because it's tough and oh my goodness,
There's so many regulations.
you can't do anything. Lead the way here. Don't get lost.
You'll get lost.
Really, you need to put tea under shade.
Okay. You don't want to dry. Dry is bad.
Oh, with the direct sunlight, it will scorch it. It will start the fermentation process too soon.
Oh, okay.
Because it has to be it has to be cold. Yeah, or it has to cure in good
Moist.
controlled. So at the factory, that's the best side of this to do. So when they come here, they sort. Anything that is not
And take out the.
take out the extra leaf. You should sort as much as you can, so that it gets to their quality.
What does the factory do with it? They process it further.
Yeah.
Yes. So as I said, they do. Specialists in Kenya specialize mostly in black tea. So this goes to now. This tea by tomorrow takes within from the time it's picked, it takes to the time it is ready for packaging. It takes about 18 hours. So within 20 hours, this will be
Processed tea.
processed tea.
How much
And
does
already packed.
how much does one person usually collect?
It depends on the people. Here, on average, our guys do, let's say 50 kgs. Others do up to 60, 70.
50.
So
But
depending on
Some of them
production.
do near 100. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
But generally, let's say if you get somebody doing 100,
They're
they're
work-
quite.
You gotta watch the quality.
You
Yeah.
watch the quality. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but that's all dependent on the production.
So what is the normal production on? Well, I guess 5 acres or per acre.
Or per acre. In this region, I never really thought about it, but I would say you'd be happy to do about 750 kgs a month.
750 kgs a month
You'd be happy. That's
per acre.
yeah, that's an idea
750 per acre.
per acre. So that's an ideal scenario. That's you have
Ideal.
warmth, you have rainfall. But in other areas, they have more rainfall than we do. So they have
Right.
doing like some of them will be doing like in Kericho, Rift Valley area, you can probably do twice that. So this region, we don't get as much rainfall, but this region has better quality because of the soil.
Okay.
This region
The red.
and the mountain region as well.
Okay.
Volcanic soil. It's also quality.
Good quality.
Just apart from just the leaves, the soil. The soil determines the quality.
Soil just determine the quality.
Would it make sense to have a borehole and irrigate, or
Well, if you can, I think that's a lot of money.
expense? Okay.
So but if you have
with tea, you need to have rainfall scenarios.
Okay.
Like rainfall.
Like natural rainfall.
Natural rainfall. Now to have that, imitate that using boreholes or a dam,
You would need a lot.
of equipment, and it has to be because tea is a tree. I mean, effectively, it's a tree. It's not like it's a vegetable where you can do drip irrigation or whatever. So that's why it's tea specifically in certain areas, planted in certain areas.
So if you let it,
because of the seasons, you'll have your long rains, you'll have your dry season, but the long rain sustains it. It's cooler. It has to be cooler. It doesn't like too much heat. This weather, by the way, the temperature is becoming higher and higher. Some years back, you would see whole tea bushes just dying off. And heat.
I know you guys have been doing
these are 50-year-old tea bushes.
You guys have been doing this your whole life.
Yeah.
How long do you think it would take someone who absolutely knows nothing about tea to get to the point where you guys say, you know what, they're not that bad? You know?
Believe me, tea is actually a very simple crop. I think the biggest challenge is managing people.
such is life.
Yes, such is life. That's like a common issue, right?
I think that would be your biggest challenge. Otherwise, it's not. As long as the factory can send you literature, you can Google about how to manage tea. It's very simple. You're fertilizing once a year. Okay, there's all that. You've got to organize yourself to do it properly. That involves people. So it's biggest challenge is managing people because you're managing the plucker. The plucker doesn't give you good tea, you will sell it. Guarantee that sell. And also the way they pluck it determines how your volume is. It's the way you need to pluck it. You need to the rounds that you pluck your tea so as to improve your quality. That also improves your production. But sometimes when you have, like I said, if you have people residents, you can manage it better. If you have people coming from outside, all they want is just to have kilos.
So they're going to just pluck it some
so
more.
your farm is not very well managed. But it's not difficult.
I see. Wow. That's truly amazing. I didn't know how delicate it was, especially with the quality control. And management is the key because now you got to kind of train these people on how to pick it correctly. Yeah.
Generally, they would know, but it's, people are difficult. You can repeat. Every day I have to repeat. All this quality every day. People say, you know what I need, but you go to the factory. Sometimes, maybe not so much my farm, but other farms you see people very tense.
Right.
and then if you paid people, you run to
Go to us.
That's
definitely frustrating. That's definitely frustrating. You're right about that. Whew, wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Great.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you again. Yes.
Thank you for showing us all of this.